what you've seen so far from Coach Lynn?
Say that again.
What your reaction was to the defensive coordinator hire, and what have you seen from Coach Lynn so far?
I mean, my reaction was good. I mean, I was excited, to meet him. Obviously, I did my research on him as soon as I heard about it. And, I mean, I didn't have to do too much research. I mean, we had just got done playing them. Obviously, their defensive statistics and the players they have on their defense speaks for itself. So, I mean, we're excited to have them, me, coaches, the rest of my teammates. So we're just excited to get to work and stuff like that.
What went into your decision to come back for the year?
Just unfinished business. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish individually, but obviously the team as well. We're moving to a new conference, so I'm excited for that. I have a lot left out there that I, deserve to prove to myself, not to anyone else on the outside. And obviously, I just want to, continue to improve my stock as well.
Jamil, you mentioned unfinished business, and obviously there's you guys have a new DC, but there's still kind of a lot of uncertainty, a period of change right now for the guys who are coming back. What does this kind of Holiday Bowl represent as far as, the collective mentality to kind of show what you guys can do after a disappointing year?
Yeah, like you said, we want to go out there and show what we can do, show how we can finish, because it's, as cliche as it is, it's really not about how you start, it's how you finish. So, and then, it's also a momentum factor too. You would hate to have to go into the next season with, thinking about the L you took. You kind of want to go into, not even the next season, really the off season, the winter workouts, with the W under your belt. And obviously going into a new phase with the new defensive coordinator. So I think it's all a momentum factor, to be honest.
Dan has talked about, versatility up front and preaching that, the size, the speed, as a guy who's going to be playing on his line next year, what's your reaction to that? Do you think that that's are you looking forward to schematically what's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, we played against them the last game. They were our last game, so, I mean, you guys see, what they can do all year, honestly. And I'm excited to learn from him and learn what he has for us as a defense.
Where you guys feel like you need to improve the most going into, like you said, winter workouts and off-season, after the little game?
Everywhere. I think me, just speaking on me, I have to get bigger, I have to get faster, I have to get stronger. That's everybody. I'm sure if you ask everybody, especially on the defensive line, even guys that bring it in. But, to answer your question, everywhere.
Your first year here, but it seemed like you took more of a leadership role as the year went along. How do you see yourself kind of in that position as you move from this year to next year?
Just really, I guess, capitalizing off the time I've been here. I've learned to, I guess, adapt to who I'm playing with as far as my teammates. I've learned how to respond to certain teammates versus other teammates. So really it's just growing that leadership role, not just on the team, but also in the building as well, around campus. Just any way I can lead, I want to be better, to be honest. And obviously, I want to be a captain too. So, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
What have you guys seen just from Miller Moss this week? Jalen was talking about he hit a lot of swagger, a certain kind of aura. What have you seen from that?
I mean, that's always been Miller, though. I don't think that's something that we just now seeing. I mean, Jalen definitely can attest to it. I think him and Jalen played all high school together. So, I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch Miller really showcase what he can really do. I mean, he had a few opportunities, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the season, but I mean, that's not a lot, honestly, at the end of the game. I mean, he's going to have a whole game, a big bowl game, and it's, obviously it's going to be some good momentum for him heading into winter workouts, but also spring ball as well.
Do you see a little bit, maybe more of a obviously he's a motivated guy, but you see maybe a little bit more of an edge, trying to kind of prove it game for next year, for trying to earn that starting job?
Talking about Miller, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. I mean, Miller knows that this is a business. He knows that Coach Riley and them will, obviously recruit and do what they do. I mean, that's what coaches do. They recruit at every position, whether it be high school, walk-on, transfer portal. So, I mean, he's going to play the game the right way so he can have momentum going into the spring. I don't think he's going to have anything else other than that on his mind, just knowing him and knowing the leader that he is. So I'm excited to see him ball out.
What went into the decision to come back? Did you know already, were you guys told about the DC filling, or did you already make the decision?
No, I laughed because I seen comments about, like, I must have known who the DC was when I came back. But no, like I told him, it's just unfinished business. I have a lot of things that I feel like I have out there still that, you know, I want to continue to prove to myself. And, you know, like I said, I want to improve my stock, and I know I can do that. And I have a lot to do next year, a lot on our plate as a team. I just want to come back and dominate.